Hey guys, this is the legs class, starting off with a warm up from an arms class. So it's going to look a little different, different outfit, different scenery, but this is indeed the legs class. So have fun.
Thank you so much for joining me this morning for a
Legs,
workout class. We're going to be working those arms. We're going
legs.
to start off with some really good stretches. It's going to start similar to a lot of our classes. We start with a little bit of a warm up and some stretching, and then we jump right into the actual work that we're going to be working on. Very good. We're going to start with our hands in front of our chest. We're going to reach those arms straight up in the air as we take a nice deep breath in. And then as we exhale, our arms will come down. Very good. We're going to take a second deep breath, breathing on in. And exhale as our arms come down. Very good, very nice. All right, we're going to take our chin now. We're going to get some stretches going for our neck. So we're going to take our chin, stick it out a little bit, and lean it on down towards our chest. Very good. Returning our head to neutral. We're then going to take that same chin, stick it out again, and then lift it up till we feel a stretch on the front part of our neck here. Very good. Returning our head to neutral. We're going to take one ear and drop it down towards our shoulder. When you do this, you should feel a stretch going down this part of your neck here that you're leaning away from. All right, lifting your head back up. We're going to take the other ear on the other side and drop that ear down to that shoulder. Very good. Next, we're going to do a circle with our head. So we'll start again with our chin at our chest and then slowly rotate off to one side. So we start with the chin to the chest, slowly turning off to one side, lifting that chin up and out again to the other side and back down. At the bottom, we're going to reverse direction and go back the other way, up to the top again, to the other side, and back down. Very good. All right, we're going to take our arms and we're going to stretch straight out in front of us. Stretching out. Very good. Stretching, stretching, stretching. All right, we're going to put those hands together. We're going to stretch out straight in front of us again, rounding our upper back this time. And then we're going to take those hands and we're going to stretch them straight up overhead. And then from this position, we're going to go ahead and lean to one side. All right, returning to the middle, and then we're going to lean to the other side. All right, relax those arms on down, shake them out just a little bit. Very good. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to take one shoulder and raise it up towards our ear. And relax it down. Take the other shoulder, raise it up towards your ear. And relax it down. Very good. Let's do both shoulders together. down. Both shoulders together again, shrugging them up towards our ears. And down. Very good. All right, next we're going to take our hands, we're going to put them right here by our shoulders, and then we're going to take those hands and reach straight up into the air, stretching nice and tall, nice tall straight back, reaching all the way up. Oh. All right, and then bring those hands back down, and now go straight out to the sides. Make yourself a big T. Very good. Bring those hands back into our shoulders, and we're going to reach straight up again. Arms back down, and straight out to the sides again. And this time with our arms straight out to the sides, we're going to do some small circles. And then we're going to reverse direction and go back the other way. Very good. Take those hands, bring them into your shoulders, and swing those elbows around. It's very important that we do some warm-ups for our wrist and our fingers and our hands. So we're going to go ahead and take those hands, spread those fingers out nice and wide, and we're going to do a full wrist rotation to warm up our wrists here. So we're rotating the wrist all the way around once, and then back. Very good. Putting all of our fingers together, rotating that wrist all the way around again, and back. Very good. Do some circles with your wrists. Reverse direction, circle the other way. Very good. Let's pretend like we're playing a piano. Get those fingers warming up. Go all of those fingers up and down, including your thumbs. Don't leave your thumbs out. We'll be playing some Beethoven, some Mozart, whatever it might be. Very good. Now we're going to go back and do some additional finger exercises here. We're going to put those hands up again, really spreading and stretching those fingers. We're focusing now on the fingers of our hands. Stretching, stretching, stretching. Then we're going to take those hands. We're going to make some nice tight fists. We're going to squeeze those fists so we feel some blood pumping into those fingers. Very good. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. All right, and then we're going to open them back up. Nice wide hands again, spreading, stretching, stretching. Feeling them stretch out. Very good. All right, and then close those hands down to some nice tight fists again. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Good. And then next we're going to open up just one finger on each hand and really stretch that one finger. Make sure it's the pointer finger on each hand. We're not doing a particular choice finger, if you catch my drift. All right. Now we're going to do two fingers. Peace and love, baby. That's what we're all about here. Peace and love. There you go. Now three fingers. Sticking those fingers up, stretching, really stretching them when you got them up there. Then four fingers, keep that thumb tucked in. Open up all five. Very good, very good. All right, now we're going to do 10 pumps. We're going to start with our hands closed, and we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, next, we're going to go ahead and scoot forward to the front part of our seats. We scoot forward to the edge. We're placing our hands on our hips, and we're going to slowly rotate from one side to the other side. Rotating from one side. We're just kind of warming up our back here, warming up our torso, our middle section there. Ooh, very good. Now, since we're scooted forward on our seats, we can use our ab muscles, get them nice and tight, and we can slowly lean back into our seats. So now we're kind of in an inclined position here. And what we're going to do first is we're going to take one knee and we're going to lift it straight up in the air. We're going to lift it up and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Go to the other leg, lift it on up and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Very good. Going back to that first leg, lifting it on up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. And that other leg, lift it on up and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Very good. All right. Now, while we're still leaning back in our chairs, we're going to go ahead and do some sit-ups together. We're going to do 8 of them. So we're going to cross our hands over our chest. And we're going to make sure you're, again, lifting. You can squeeze that belly button back towards your spine. And that's what you're going to use to lift, is the front, not the back, because we don't want to injure our lower back now. So we're crossing our hands over our chest, lifting with those strong abs. We're going to lift. That's 1. Lift. That's 2. Lift. That's 3. Lift. That's 4. Lift. That's 5. And lift. That's 6. 2 more. Lift. That's 7. Last one. Lift. That's 8. All right. Very good. You can sit up straight and scoot all the way back in your seats again. Very good. Now that we're sitting back up straight, we're going to take one leg and we're going to stick it straight out in front of us. We're flexing that foot so the toe is pointed up towards the sky. And then we're pointing the toes straight out in front of us. We're flexing the foot again, point it straight up towards the sky. And then pointing our foot straight out in front again. And from here we're going to do some small circles with the ankle. Reversing direction, circling it the other way. Very good. We're going to set that leg down, stick the other leg out, flexing that foot. Toe is pointed up towards the sky. And then we're pointing that foot straight out in front. We're flexing the foot again, so our toe is pointed up towards the sky. And then pointing the foot again, so the toe is pointed straight out in front. And then we're doing circles with the ankle. Reverse direction, circle the other way. All right, once you finish that warm-up, we're going to go ahead and stand up and make our way back around to the back side of our chair. From the back side of your chair, the first thing I want you to focus on is your stance. How do your feet look? You want your feet spread out, probably about at least hip width apart, if not a little bit on the outside of the hip width apart. Have a little bit of space between you and the chair in front of you, and then you're going to put your hands on top of that chair. And what we're going to be doing first is we're going to be going up on our toes and then back down. So we're going to go like this. We're going to go up on our toes and back down. Up on our toes and back down. This is number 3. Number 4. And this last one we're going to hold. So number 5, go up to the top and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back down. Very good. All right, we're going to do that same thing a second time. So what I want you to do is we're going to go up on our toes and back down. Up on our toes and back down. Number 3. Number 4. Remember this last one, we're going to hold it. Number 5, we're going to hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back down. Very good. Nicely done. Everybody's doing great. All right, the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to be kicking our leg out to the side. So make sure there's a little bit of space next to you. We're going to stand on one foot. I like to center that one foot in the middle of my chair.
And then with the other leg, I'm going to keep it nice and straight. And all I'm going to be doing is kicking one leg straight out to the side like this and back down. Now we're not going way out. We're just going to about 45 degrees or so and then right back down. Okay, we're going to do 10 of those. We'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Very good. We're going to do the same thing out to the other side. So center that other foot in the middle of your chair and get ready to kick out to the other side. We'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Very good. Ooh, I'm starting to feel that burning. I hope you are too. All right. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to be kicking back behind us, so watch out behind you. I'm going to turn my chair just so that you can see a little better. All right, now I'm facing to the side, but you're still facing forward. What we're going to do is, again, keeping our legs nice and straight. I'm just going to stand on one foot again, but this time we're kicking straight back behind us, okay? Let's do 10 of those on one side, then we'll switch and do the other side. So we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Let's do the same thing out to the other side. I'm just going to turn my chair so you can see it a little better. Switch legs. We're going to kick out back behind us. We're going to start with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Very nice. Good job. All right, so now we're still kicking back behind us, but this time the kick's behind us. We're going to be bending our leg right at the knee. So you want to keep this part of your leg straight up and down, and we're just bending here, trying to kick ourselves in the tush, if you will. All right, so we're going to start with, standing on one leg, and we're going to kick 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Very good. Switch and do it again on the other side. Switching legs that we're standing with. Okay, we're going to go ahead and kick back again. We're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good, very good. All right, now I'm going to face you guys again. We actually only have 2 exercises left standing, and then we're going to go back down to a couple seated leg exercises. Okay? So first, what I want you to do is look at your stance again. Make sure your legs are nice and spread out. The first standing exercise we're going to do is what I call like a mini squat. So a mini squat is just a slight bend in the knee and right back up. Okay? All right, here's the mini squat. We're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. All right. That last standing exercise, I'm going to turn around and face the other way. But again, you stay right here. I just want you to be able to follow my feet from the back. All right. I want you to be able to see me from the rear so you can follow along exactly with what I'm doing. We're going to lift on one side. You're going to slide that foot over and tap. You're going to lift it back up, slide it back over, and set it down. Okay, then we'll do the same thing on the other side, and we'll go back and forth. Okay? So let's go ahead and start with a lift, slide, tap, lift, slide, down. 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 That's 2. Lift, slide, tap, lift, slide, down, lift, slide, tap, lift, slide, down. That's 3. Lift, slide, tap, lift, slide, down, lift, slide, tap, lift, slide, down. That's 4. Lift, slide, tap, lift, slide, down, lift, slide, tap, and lift, slide, down. That's 5. All right. Well done. You can go around your chairs and sit back, take a seat back down in the seat. All right, the very first seated leg exercise that we're going to do is a kick up. And the way that a kick up works is you're just going to kick your foot up. All right, so you start with a foot that's out and extended like this, and we're going to just kick up ever so slightly just like that. Okay, we're going to do 10 of those on one side, then we'll switch and do the other one. Let's start with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Do the same thing on the other side. We're going to stick that leg out. We're going to kick up with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Very nice. Good job, folks. All right, for the next one, we need to slide forward in our chair a little bit. So we're going to come forward to the edge of the seat. What I want you to do is tighten up your ab muscles. I got a lot of cushion, so it might not look like mine's tight, but it is. What we're going to do is we're going to lean on back in the chair. And then what we're going to do is, kind of like we did in the beginning in our warm-up, we're going to lift one knee up, and we're going to hold it up in the air. But this time we're going to go out to the side and back in. Out to the side and back in. We're going to do 10 of those. Okay? Let's go ahead and lift up that leg, and we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woo, boy. I'm feeling that. I can feel the burn. Feel it real good. Whew. All right, we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So make sure you're still leaned back in that chair. We're going to do the same thing right over here. We're going to lift that leg up, and we're going to go out and in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Very good. Whew. All right, you can sit up and scoot back in your seat. Whew. All right, we're ready for what I consider to be just about the hardest one that we're going to do. All right, what we're going to do is pretend like these are your feet. Okay, my arms are your feet. We're going to stick our legs, both legs are straight out together. And then what we're going to do is we're going to keep our toes together and separate our heels. Then we're going to keep our heels together and separate our toes. And then, once we've done 10 of each of those, then we're going to open and close our legs. We're going to do 10 of each of those exercises, all without ever setting our feet back down. Okay? I definitely know you can do it. Right? So, all right, so go ahead and stick those legs straight out. Keep your feet together first and separate your heels. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now your toes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now your legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Very good. Oh. Boy, that's probably just about the hardest one we do. And the craziest part is that we have to do it 2 times. All right? So we got to get ready for that second one here in just a moment. Whew. Just take a quick breather. Grab a little bit of water if you need it. All right. We're getting ready for that second go of it. Oh, goodness gracious. Go ahead and stick those legs out. Keep the heels together and separate the toes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now the heels. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now the legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Whew. All right. Good job, everybody. You did a great job in this class today. It was really tough, but you pulled through. We still got a couple stretches, and then we'll be out of here. All right. What I want you to do is come again straight forward to the front part of your seat. Then what you're going to do is you're going to stick one leg straight out. You're going to take your hand and place it right on top of that leg. The other hand, you're going to hold on to the arm of your chair. My chair doesn't have an arm here, but pretend I'm holding on to it. All right? Your hand's on top of that leg, and we're going to stretch down towards that foot. All right, and relax. Very good. Switching on over to the other leg. Stick the opposite leg out. Your hand's going to go on top of that leg. The other hand's going to hold on to that arm of your chair, and we're going to stretch down towards that foot. And relax. Very good. Whew. All right, we need to do one more stretch for our legs. What we're going to do is we're going to still be kind of scooted forward in that seat. What I want you to do is open those legs up. What we're going to do is try and get a good stretch for the inside parts of our thighs here. We have a couple options. Option number 1, you're going to hold on to the arms of the chair, sit up nice, tall, and straight, and we're going to bend forward at the waist so you can feel that stretch in there. Option number 2 is to take your hands, place them on your knees, and just kind of leaning forward again, feeling that good stretch in those legs. And option number 3 is to put our hands together and reach straight down towards the floor. Okay? So go ahead and pick your option now, and we'll go ahead and do our stretch. Relax. Very good. All right, I want you to go ahead and sit up straight, scoot all the way back in your seat for our final stretch. We're going to take one arm, we're going to put it straight up in the air. The fingers from that arm are going to point right over our head, and that's the way we're going to follow those fingers. That's the way we're going to lean. Relaxing there. Same thing on the other side. We're going to put that arm straight up in the air. My fingers are going to point over my head, and that's the way we're going to lean. All right, relax. Very good, everybody. Give yourselves a hand. Good job. All right.